so ugly, and parts of it are still broken.
Too bad it wasn't your mouth that was broken.
I heard that.
Hey, Jet! I'm going out!
Hold on! I didn't even get the artillery working yet!
Hello everyone, I'm Johnny Johnson, and today we're taking a look at Heavy Metal Queen, a beautiful, fun, fast-paced episode of Cowboy Bebop. So let's check it out. In a series that always nails it out of the park for aesthetics and vibe, this episode stands out. You expect cool fights, cool spaceship battles, cool shootouts in Cowboy Bebop. These are always done so well, of course. But what Cowboy Bebop does even better is animate and bring to vibrant life something mundane that you wouldn't expect, making the Bebop universe feel so real and personal, with life going on in the background of this bounty hunter-focused series. What is brought to life in this episode is, who would have guessed it, but space trucking. I can't say Cowboy Bebop was the first production to cover the concept of space trucking, but it's done very well. I'm inclined to believe this episode took some inspiration from Space Truckers, released 2 years prior to the series. I want to go over some of the details that are done oh so well in this fairly lighthearted episode. First, take a look at the truck and trailer art. So many creative designs. The episode also extends some of the ship artwork to Spike's swordfish, which was heavily tagged after a bar fight. Next, the space hauler cabs. These are my favorite bits of flavor in the whole episode, particularly in combination with the unique trucker characters. The episode gave most of them old school CB handles as well, for use on the radio.
Hey VT, love machine over here in Sector 12. What's up with this call? Did some dude skip out on you?
CB stands for Citizen Band Radio, which is what truckers have historically used to communicate in order to help each other out or give a heads up on traffic or weather and the like. There's an old school vibe between the space truckers as well, a real sense of community. Lastly, I was very impressed by the improvised short-term modifications Jet made to Faye's ship. I was expecting these grabber claws to function in a traditional and easy-to-animate way, but it's Cowboy Bebop. They gotta go the extra mile to impress you, in a scene that lasts only seconds. Bravo. Story-wise, the episode is mostly lighthearted and very fast-paced. Faye and Spike have split up, chasing down a bounty named Decker. This takes Spike to Mac's Diner, and Faye to Woody's, the family fun place. Neither seems to want to be where they are. Doesn't help that Spike has a brutal hangover, reminding us that despite his martial arts prowess, he is still human. At Mac's Diner, the three old men show up to gamble on guessing VT, the trucker's real name. I always like seeing them. They form a sort of calming continuity in the show, reminding us that life keeps on trucking for most of us, despite the events of the day. A fight breaks out at Mac's Diner after VT defends one of the waitresses. Spike is dragged into the fight after one of the goons causes him to lose his egg. Never mind the bounty, Spike just wants to catch a break, on food for once. After the fight, Spike and VT develop a respect for each other, made fragile after she finds out he is a bounty hunter. But her lovely cat seems to take a liking to Spike, helping to smooth things over. Faye, after a hilarious mistake at her location, does discover Decker, and the pursuit is on. Turns out Decker is an explosives guy and completely totals her ship. Decker subsequently gets away and is only later discovered by VT while out on her trucking route. She pursues him based on her own trucker code of honor, as Decker was involved in a hit and run on another space trucker. She further gives Spike a heads up. It all culminates in an excellent showdown on an asteroid mine with massive dugout tunnels and unstable reactors. It doesn't help that Decker is hauling explosives on his rig. In the end, this bounty is lost, but Spike makes an ally, and you can tell the two end up with great respect for each other, each with their own overlapping, yet unwritten codes of honor. Alright, I'm Johnny. Thanks for watching this review of Heavy Metal Queen. Do stay tuned for the next one. And do take care and have a nice rest of your day. Space Cowboys.